and the end of quarters and the end of games are important.
All right, now with the tip coming up shortly, time to send it to Kevin Harlan.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It's Raleigh taking on Kansas City. You take a look at Kansas City. Guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
Really, it's been a phenomenal series. I mean, this situation, the home team usually prevails. We'll see how this one plays out.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
So Raleigh will get the first possession. And so Game 1 of the Western Conference Final is now underway. And a look at the starters for Raleigh. We've got Okafor, Diallo out there with Miller. And there's Jackson, and it's Cole in at the one spot. Here's Miller, one up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And always feels good to get on the board first.
Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting contest. If you look at the competitive matchups out there tonight, we're in store for a good one.
Grab, that's good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
It's Cole with the ball for Raleigh. On the wing, Jackson. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Harvey. That one, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. He said the big thing is we cannot play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. We'll see if they can turn the tables around and even up this season series, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks for the report, David. Guys, just how difficult is it to face a team with this kind of defense?
Kevin, it is tough. They've got some guys who can totally wreck your game plan with their activity on D.
I also wonder if this is going to give them a spark of their own on defense. You face a team with this kind of pressure, and it can get you fired up to prove that you're every bit as tough as your opponent.
That's his first personal.
Kansas City shooting their first free throws of this game.
Taking 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. For Raleigh, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Down low, and Okafor slams it in.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And the call will be against Darius Miller. That is his first foul of the game. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Caboclo, the pass to Carter. And it's blocked. An even 3-on-3 break. Throws it up high. And Okafor slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Moore. Back to Carter. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Harvey. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
Here's Cole. Over Carter. And it's Cole missing. Kansas City trails by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside for Jackson. Back to Cole. Tipped away. Stolen by Carter. And here comes the break. All alone. Harvey, that's good. Harvey's got his first basket of the night. For Raleigh, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Inside, poked away. And as it goes out of bounds, Raleigh able to keep the ball here.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
Yeah, even though he doesn't come up with the steal, that kind of deflection will disrupt the rhythm of this offensive possession.
Nate Walters checked in for Raleigh. Now here's Okafor. Miller outside. Here's Walters. Okafor finds Cole. Yep, it counts. Cole's got his first points of the game.
When the guy is capable of so many things like that on the offensive end, anytime you lose sight of him, he's got a huge advantage.
Rab. They get it back. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Like the physicality there on the glass on full display. Great at hitting the boards and then capitalizing off the second chance opportunity.
Here's Walters. He dishes it to Miller. 35 seconds left to play here in the first. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Hunter's checked in for Kansas City. ABC comes in for Carter. Wood, he's checked in for Raleigh. Pearson comes in for Andrew Harrison. Free throw good from Miller. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. ABC passes to Hunter. He kicks it to Moore, to the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, that's pretty much a perfect pass, and that's also alliteration.
Miller with the ball. He's got 8. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Raleigh?
I mean, really good with their post presence, and it's really allowed them to establish a physical tone here in the first.
Well, they're attacking the rim in more than one way, and with that kind of success, you feel like the defense is going to make the adjustment. Then you start playing inside out.
Hunter is out there with ABC, and it's ABC, and it's ABC. And here is Raleigh now. And for Raleigh, Williams is out there with Wood, and it's ABC. Then it's Okafor, and it's Walters in at the point guard position. Now the pass to Hunter. Kicks it to Moore. To the middle. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Now here's Williams. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And another momentum shift. These teams going back and forth all night.
Yeah, which team's going to find some consistency first? Neither one can pull away.
Here's Hunter. Down low. Williams with the steal. And now Raleigh. Fast break. Got a piece of it. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Moore outside. Inside. Outside Williams. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. ABC passes to Dorsey. 5 on the clock. Pass to ABC. From deep. Raleigh with the rebound. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Walters. Pass to Wood. Here's Bertans.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Walters. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Floats one, and it's good on the layup. And it's a 7-point Raleigh lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Kansas City decides to take their first timeout here.
And they've let things get out of hand. Good time to reconvene.
They're just on the wrong end right now of a big run, and they need to plan how they're going to shift the momentum of the game.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Here's Caboclo. Carter on the wing. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Just 5 on the clock. There's the pass to Caboclo. Over Miller. Count that one, and the Raleigh lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Caboclo. For Raleigh, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Miller surveying the floor.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's funny how you see so many picks, but this one sets up the defense well. No one rotates over. Bang.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Here's Cole. Here's the teardrop. And he lays it up and in. Cole's got the lead up to 7 now for Raleigh.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Hunter kicks to Carter. Drops in the tray.
At least get a hand up. It's not too much to ask from a coaching staff. Just not intimidating defense at all on that possession.
Now here is Miller. He's got 8. Pass to Cole. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Diallo. 6 to shoot. Back to Cole. Beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Cole's got the lead back up to 7 now for Raleigh.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trades.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
And so it's the visiting team, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Alvin Gentry. Coach, you're leading at the half. What will you continue to emphasize to your team?
Well, I mean, defensively, we still have to be good. We got to rebound the basketball, and then we've got to continue to push the basketball and score offensively.
We'll see if you can keep that going in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Western Conference Finals. First half of the game in the books. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at your service. Taking a look at Raleigh, they've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie, they were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots, did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them, boy. Woo-wee.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any book.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. Kansas City trails by 7. They've got Rab, Harvey out there with Carter, and it's ABC, and it's Moore in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Here's Caboclo, and easy 2 points on the layup. Caboclo's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Kansas City. Jackson kicks to Miller. Rebounded by Moore.
This is when you're just surprised that a guy would miss that kind of look. The defense really did not do a lot there.
Raleigh leading by 5. Now here is Miller. 8 points for him. Doesn't go that time.
Well, I like the shot selection. I don't like the shot result. Won't happen much.
Carter outside from 12 feet out. That one off the back iron and out. Well, Raleigh shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Miller with another miss. For Kansas City, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a 3-point play.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. The free throw off from Moore. It's Cole with the ball for Raleigh. It's a 3-point game. A floater. Okafor in the post. Moore's there, and the basket is good. 6 points for Emeka Okafor.
And this is what happens when you fail to block out.
Defensive rebounding just as important as causing the miss in the first place.
Moore with it. Now Okafor defending. Carter kicks to Caboclo. Just 5 to shoot. Over Miller. Count that one, and the Raleigh lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Caboclo.
One of the better shots in his arsenal. Someone has to rotate.
Miller outside. They swipe it. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Dorsey. Clock at 6. Here's Caboclo, and Miller with the block, and he recovers it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Williams, he's checked in for Raleigh. Nate Walters comes in for Cole.
Nate Walters.
Raleigh leading by 3. Walters passes to Okafor. Left side, Jackson. Passes it to Diallo. Raleigh needs to get off a shot. Jackson misses. For Kansas City, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Caboclo, and he hits it to tie the game up. Caboclo's got 11 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Okafor, and then Okafor slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And some changes here for Kansas City. Hunter comes in for ABC, and ABC subbed in for Carter. Then for Raleigh, Wood, he's checked in for Diallo, and Jordan Crawford is subbed in for Jackson. On the free throw, no good. For Kansas City, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Okafor grabs the miss. For Raleigh, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Here's Walters. Puts up a 3. Okafor finds Williams. Here's Walters. A second chance effort. Back to Williams. From deep. Rebounded by Kansas City.
And 2 for 1. That's what they'd like to get right now.
Working the clock is one element, but you also want to get as good a shot as you can.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, we talk about the D. Let's credit the offense. He attacked right there from the moment he saw the opening, not letting the defense react.
For Kansas City, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Caboclo. 11 points in the game. Softly drops in the floater. Caboclo's got it all tied up now for Kansas City.
A terrific use of the floater, unguardable really, because you can't do anything defensively to stop it.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for Raleigh right now, they've got ABC, Okafor out there with Darius Miller. Then there's Nate Walters, and it's Crawford at the shooting guard position. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. Diallo, he's checked in for Nate Walters.
One shot.
Kansas City trails by 3. The pass to Harvey. Off target from outside.
Man, that's a clean shot, too. You got to sink those. He must be disappointed that he blew that chance.
Miller kicks to Crawford. Pass to Diallo.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Caboclo, the pass to Hunter. Makes it off the glass.
Interior D lacking, and it couldn't be at a worse time giving up that easy one.
Well, just an incredibly slow rotation. That is someone's responsibility and something they're going to need to discuss.
A three-pointer is right on target. Miller's got 6 here in this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And as much offense as we saw earlier, I mean, we're seeing even more of it here now late in the game.
What is this, February? Feels like an all-star game has broken out. Neither side willing or able to stop the other.
It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
Yeah, shooting at a very high percentage right now. This one extending the lead.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Morris checked in for Kansas City. Carter comes in for ABC. Then for Raleigh. And Jackson comes in for Bertinas. And Cole subbed in for Jordan Crawford. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game.
Here's Cole, following the score by Kansas City. Fires from 14, and that's good off the glass that time. And Raleigh leads by 4.
What a shot over the bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
Sometimes, despite the odds, you have to rise to the occasion. Nice mid-range jumper there.
Moore with the bucket.
Well, he's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness. Zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Well, it's nice that he holds some things in reserve because he knows his time to explode. And then the soft lane.
That one falls for Cole.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Kansas City trails by 5. Carter kicks to Caboclo. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, competing hard down the stretch. He wants the ball. That time, he delivered.
Yeah, he's a dangerous scorer in general, but there he zeroes in on what matters most. Good guy to have on the free throw line when the score is close, and he takes care of business as usual.
For Raleigh, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Now here is Miller, and it's Cole missing. Here's Caboclo.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And as it goes out of bounds, Raleigh able to keep the ball here. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Cole. And again, no good by Raleigh. For Kansas City, they've gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Grab, that's good.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
To the wing right side. Here's Cole. It falls. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Oh, that is the play of the game.
Nothing more rewarding than hitting the big shot for your team.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. The score is tied at 52. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field. And a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Raleigh calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 44 seconds left in the fourth. .44 seconds left in the game. Count it! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lazy play right there. You're hoping that the guy misses the shot without really doing your job in challenging it.
Here's Caboclo.
And those close-range shots are what you want him taking. They always have a great chance of falling.
Raleigh calls timeout. They're down by 3. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Here is Miller. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you just can't draw that up any better. It's a pivotal moment in the game, and they go with the size mismatch for the lane.
And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And so Miller will bring it up for Raleigh. Knocks down the 3.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. They trail by 1. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. .15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Caboclo, covered by Miller. The 3. That's it. They've won the series.
And what an epic journey this year and all postseason it's been for this basketball team. It's taken them all the way through the best teams in the Western Conference, and they've worked very hard to be in this place.
From day one, this was their goal. Make it to the finals. But really, this is just the beginning for them.
Exactly. And, you know, they'll take a moment to kind of bask in victory here, but it won't be a long one. They know they've got a very tough opponent coming for them out of the East extent, and they're going to get straight to business in terms of prep for the finals.
Still, they get to celebrate tonight, and they've earned it as champions of the West. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. So for David Aldridge,